Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to do an install on my 2019 Volkswagen Golf Sport Wagon. We're going to be installing some sequential mirror turn signals. You can pick these up from AliExpress or your local Volkswagen dealership. I decided to go with these just due to price. They were $25 as opposed to when I saw them at the dealership they were going a little over 300. So I'll try these ones out first and see how they go, but so far I can't really complain with the build quality. They feel really, really good, and they came with all the tools you would need to actually install them, so for 25 bucks I don't think you can go wrong. While we're at it, I figured while I'm taking the mirror caps off anyways, I would change up the look of the car a little bit, and I picked up some, right here, some gloss black mirror caps off of Marketplace. They're already 3M wrapped, which is perfect, and they've been ceramic coated as well, so can't really beat that deal. But yeah, let's get going with the install. For the video today, I'll be doing the install on the driver's side. It's the exact same on the passenger side, so just follow the same steps and you'll be all good to go. The first step that you're going to want to do is point your mirrors all the way down to the bottom. I've seen quite a few videos where people will come in from this side here and have the mirror turned all the way into the right. I'll be going in through the top here, so having it all the way down gives you lots of access up here. By doing that, you don't have to remove your mirror, and it gives you less chances of damaging the glass, which can happen fairly easily with these cars. I'll try to get you a shot here. You can see that white clip right there. That's the one that you're going to have to pry down on. And then also, the second one, so you can get the light on it, is right there. So, as you can see, there's quite a bit of room here. There's no need to be pulling off these mirrors if you don't have to. Okay, so now we're going to get around to removing the mirror cap. In the kit, it did come with a trim removal tool, but with the mirror still being in place, it is a little bit tighter for clearance and can kind of be harder to use that. So I'm just going to use a small flathead screwdriver. All you got to do is get in right behind here and here. Pry those pieces down till they're free, and then after that we'll just be able to pull it right off. So I'll get to taking this mirror cap off now. Okay, like I said, that's it there. You can see now that's the one trim piece here, and that's the other one there holding it in, and it just slides right off the back. And our next step now will be removing the old turn signal from the mirror. To do that, all you got to do is this tab here, pinch that, and then push the mirror forward a little bit. That just gives it some play, so we can pull this out. This light, it does come through to this side here, so we need to have some room to pull that back. On top of that, there is also, kind of see where my finger is, T10 Torx bit, one there and one right here. So we'll take that out now. They don't need almost anything to come out, so this is all I do. I just take it out by hand. Don't need a wrench on it. They're super loose. Same with tightening them up. They strip really easy. So when it comes time to putting them back in, just same thing. Do it by hand. You don't need too much to make these snug up. Take the second one out. Okay, now that the Torx screws are removed, we have one wire over here. There's a little retaining clip on the back side. So I just grab the flathead again. I'll give that a bit of a push in, and then you can pull that free. And then over here, when I'm removing these, I'll start from this side of the mirror, and I'll pry it back, just so that light that's on this side here comes through. after that, with just a trim removal tool, I'll usually just run it along the edge here. There. Just kind of pulls right up. There is a lip along this side here. That's kind of what's holding it in place. It goes right in behind the lower portion of the mirror cap. Okay, now we have our new sequential turn signal. For putting this in, I'll usually start from the closest to the vehicle over here. I want to get that lip underneath of the mirror cap, and then afterwards we want to make sure this is pushed into the front as well here, so the light's popping through again. So start with getting that in. Okay, so just from here, the edge is all nice and lined up now. I can push this back in, makes this seam nice and tight, and the bolt holes for the Torx are back in position. So at this point we can put the wires back on for the mirror, for the sequential signal. Make sure those are nice and tight, and we'll put our bolts back in. At this point, before putting the mirror cap on, I'm just going to turn on the hazards and make sure these lights turn on. Perfect, we know it's all good. Shut those off. Okay, so this is the final part of the install here. We're putting the new mirror cap back on. For doing this, I find the easiest way is to get this back edge lined up first. Make sure it's on the other side of the groove that's there. And then after that, there's a lip on this side here. So I'll pull the mirror to make sure it's past that. Once that side's over and this side's over, you can kind of just push it into place. Give it some good pressure all the way around. Make sure all the clips are fully seated. You don't want to be losing this on the highway. There. Give her a bit of a clean up, get your fingerprints off, and yeah, that's how you install the dynamic turn signals and some new mirror caps.